Hey everyone, it is time to head out and down to Zumbro for the Zumbro endurance race. And I am running the 34 mile. Today is Friday and my race starts Saturday morning at 7 a.m. The 100 mile race took off today. They started today like at 7 or 8 this morning. So they have been on their way for a little while. Let's see, right now it's about 7:30 and I have a 2-hour drive to get down there roughly. So I'll get down there around 9:30 and things will be going on. So I'm just gonna kind of find a spot, hopefully in the back, kind of tuck away where it's a little more quiet so I can get some sleep. And then plan to be up around 5 o'clock or so in the morning. Check-in starts at 5:30 to 6:30 and my race takes off at 7 in the morning. So hopefully I can get some sleep tonight. Always have a hard time sleeping before a race, but hopefully I can just sleep a bit at least. And then I'm sure I'm gonna wake up and kind of be excited and energized to get going in the morning. So it's a looped course. So the 34 mile is a 2-loop course and there are 4 hills per loop. So 8 hills total with about 44 to 4,500 feet of elevation gain. Same on the loss, so around 9,000 feet of elevation change for the 34 miles. So I don't know, it's going to be a little bit more of a challenging course than last ultra that I ran. A titch longer because it's 34 miles and just kind of overall a little bit bigger of a race, which will be fun. I'm excited for it. I think there's like 116 runners in my field. Like overall there's a 100 mile, a 50 mile, a 34 mile, and then a 17 mile. Like overall there's like 667 runners, I believe, and like 16 different states, 191 cities in Minnesota represented. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good one. So I'm just gonna kind of cruise down and jam to some music and just kind of try to enjoy my ride and just kind of relax a little bit and then see what's happening when I get down there and hopefully find a good spot to kind of get some quiet time. So we will check in a little bit later. Lots going on already. The 100 mile race is going. People will be checking in for the 50 mile race about 10:30 to 11:30. So I'm just going to try to find a spot where it can be a little quiet and get some sleep.
They're wearing the blue, they'll have a blue ribbon hanging off the back of their hydration packs or their running vests or belts. And the 100 mile runners who will have a pink ribbon hanging off the back of their hydration belts or vests. That indicates that those are the runners in those other distances that have been out there for a while. Please give them a lot of love and care and encouragement as you're passing them, all energetic here this morning. That would be awesome.
It's a 16 buff in the dark.
Cranking out the hills.
It's a 16 buff in the dark. It's a 16.
All right, loop one. One more to go. All right, loop one done. 8 station hit up. Refuel everything. For loop 2. Grind those hills. Crossing Zumbro River. Oh, man. These hills, loop 2. Brutal. Final push. Final stretch. Let's get it. That's it. Wrapping it up. Here we go. Here we go. Joe Zumbro. 17 miles.
Right. I wasn't thinking that far ahead. I just went around and thinking 5 miles to go.
All right, that is it. Zumbro, 34 miler, all done. Ended up logging 34 and a half miles, 5 hours, 33 minutes. It was awesome. It was a good time. It was hard, man. The elevation crushed. But once you hit that road descent, I just went full send and just like sent it as hard as I could for the last 4 or 5 miles. Totally spent everything I had. It was absolutely awesome time. It was a great community of runners. So many runners out here today. It's like 677 runners. It was absolutely amazing. So many people out on course that you could kind of talk to, congratulate, cheer on, people cheering you on. So it was this actually phenomenal time. So just kind of need to recover a bit, get something to drink. Definitely need to get something to eat. They're serving up hot pizzas, some drinks, coffee, whatever you need. They got it here. I'll probably head to my car, get some fresh clothes on, and then enjoy some food. So just super stoked. Really happy with all the effort I put out today. Good game plan for what I wanted to do, what I wanted to accomplish. Nutrition was great today. No cramping. Stayed on top of it all today, so I'm super stoked how much I learned from my first ultra to today through all my training and race day. So just super proud of myself, and yeah, just kind of can't wait to see my family and celebrate with them. They didn't make it down, but that's okay. So I will see them later today to celebrate. So thanks everybody for watching, and yeah, just get after it. Today's the day. You can never know what you can do, so get after it and do hard things. All right, later. All right, peace out, Zumbro. Maybe we will see you again. It was an awesome day. Can't wait to get home, get cleaned up, and celebrate with the family. So let's get out of here. All right, just wanted to add in a quick note. So when I got done with Zumbro, like when you're down in the valley, you don't really have any cell phone reception. I was trying to text my wife, nothing was really going through, and I couldn't even look online for my final stats and placement and stuff. But you know, not always your placement and how you do in the race always defines like how well your race was. So really my race was felt good. It was great. I ran hard, nutrition was good, kind of my plan was there, so everything was good that way, and it felt awesome. It was a tough course, but you know, I just really wanted to show up, run as well as I can, and compete the best I can. Once I headed out of the valley, I was able to get some cell phone coverage, and I called my wife, and that's when she kind of filled me in a little bit on how I did and stuff. She was tracking it from home. So that's when I kind of found out like how I did, and I kind of actually kind of surprised myself a bit. So I finished, let's see, there was 98 runners started. I think there was 116 registered. Bunch didn't show or didn't start for some reason or another. So I think there was just under 100 started, so like around 98, and I think 89 finished. So there was some that DNF'd for one reason or another. And I finished 6th overall. I won my age group, so that was pretty awesome. So I was the men's masters champion of Zumbro 2025 for the 34 mile. So I was pretty excited when she was like filling me in on how I did, where I was for the first loop through, and then how I just finished overall. And I was pretty stoked. Like, I was not really expecting all of that. You kind of lose track a little bit where you are in the race when you're coming through aid stations and when there's other racers going on. You kind of lose a little track of where you are, especially when you can't see too far ahead of you. But I was pretty happy with those results, I would say, especially like 6th overall, and then winning my masters age group. So I was pretty excited. So I just kind of want to throw a little note in there. But again, it's like your placement always doesn't define your race, but it's, it doesn't hurt. And I guess I was just pretty excited to get those news. So I will talk to you guys later.